Hello and welcome to the Go-Tanium Show with your host, Ashley McGlone. This is episode 1, our first episode titled, What is Bluestar? Hello, welcome to my messy office corner of the work from home world. And what is the Go-Tanium Show? Well, each week I will bring you the latest goodness dripping from the fingertips of our Tanium developers who are working to make your life easier. And we know you're a busy admin trying to save the world, so we will keep this short and to the point. And we've all seen vendor demos and fluffy presentations for those people who pay the bills. But on this show, we'll walk squarely through the real world, from my desk to yours, showing you the hottest new features to propel your IT routine into the blissful, glorious future. So Tanium has been hard at work, as always, trying to make your life easier. And that brings us to Project Bluestar, which is the code name that you're going to be hearing about from your Tanium team and Converge sessions. And Bluestar is basically a UI rewrite for Tanium to make workflows and daily processes smoother. Now, Tanium is a smart partnership. Okay, we empower our customers to solve the toughest challenges, and we don't change stuff willy-nilly just for fun. We want to advance your trust in us as your business partner and relationship, continuing to deliver value, blah, 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 right? All that marketing stuff. So when I first heard, okay, we're changing the UI, now I am a admin through and through, and the first thing I'm thinking is, okay, there's a new skin, same Tanium under the covers, whatever, why would I care? But I promise you, this is more than a new paint job. There are some fancy new tricks under the hood as well. This first episode, we're going to hit the UI skin part of it. And you might be wondering, well, who moved my cheese? I just learned the interface. I just went to that class last week. I've kind of got my stuff where I like it, but I promise you, after you see this, you're really going to like the UI enhancements that we've made so that you can literally have task-oriented interface where you come in and that front page of Tanium is going to have quick links to get you exactly to the stuff that you care about every day in the world of Tanium. So why should you care? Well, we have world-class technology here that you've been using in Tanium, and now we're giving you a world-class interface. So without further ado, let's dive right in and take a look at this new interface here. We're going to jump over to my Tanium desktop here running Tanium 7.4.4, and you'll see right away this is a very different looking user interface. Okay, some of you are on Tanium 7.3, right? This is what you look at every day. Tanium 7.4.4 looks very different, and this is Bluestar. So let's just take a look across the top here. So we've got this mouse over modules. I love this. I don't have to click. I just mouse over. There they are. It's a lot easier than the old menu where we had to kind of fight with the menu sometimes to appear and disappear. Here I can just mouse over, grab my modules. I can go under administration. And notice here that some things have changed kind of where they're located. For example, maybe changed even name. System status is now called client status. I know we spend a lot of time there finding out when's the last time the machine was online, right? Also, my favorite website is linked right off the top, Tanium Help. I love it, docs.tanium.com. Right there, quick and easy. Now, you'll notice we've got these sections across the top, and it starts off with this environment status. The idea behind Bluestar is that you can just start clicking on anything that you see, right, to get more details and drill into it. That's part of the promise of Bluestar. So you've got a lot more quick access where you're not frustrated about seeing numbers you can't click on. We can also expand and collapse each one of these little sections here with these cool little twisty arrows down the side, make that look like what we want. We can also customize the page. You remember we used to have the manage homepage links up there, and now I can move things around, turn them on, turn them off in my UI experience to make this my custom home page. We still have the favorites down here. We've got our modules list if you scroll down, and we've got the administration stuff down here, but really all of that is already available right up here with just mousing over. So we've tried to just even make the welcome experience much better. But now what I want you to notice here, I said that we would make your daily workflow easier. So check out these quick links. This is kind of deep linking within the modules to the stuff that you use every day. So let's say I'm a patch admin, and I come in here, and the things that I care about are like my latest patch deployment status, my maintenance windows that I need to check on, and let's say my all patches and my all patch lists, some of the popular destinations buried down in the patch module. And now out here, literally from I click to log into the Tanium window, and now I can drill right into my deployments, straight into the patch module, straight into my deployments. And oh, look, here's a list of my deployments, and there's some new expansion row capabilities. And now I can even mouse over and click. We used to have those little interact icons. Now you can just click right on the numbers to drill down to get your interact queries to explore that data or the overall view here with these expandable rows. So we've tried to make it a lot easier for you to get directly from the home page, deep linked into the module features that you know and love and use every day. So also, let's take a look at some of the changes within the modules. Let's go take a look at deploy, for example. And what you're going to see here are some custom UI elements across all the modules. And here again, we've got the help link at the very top, but now within the module, I love this. I'll notice right here, see the little stars. That's the blue stars. Get it? Project Bluestar right there. Okay. So for example, if you're a customer doing a proof of concept with Tanium, here's your user guide that goes straight out to the deploy page of the docs.tanium.com. Here's your community link to the community discussion and links and helpful resources, and the data sheet for people who make purchasing decisions and just need the high level story, right? So this is all stuff that's great if I'm in a POC, but let's say I'm using Tanium every day. Do I want to hide that section? You know what? I'm going to tell you no. I've been using Tanium for 3 years, and I still need to go to the user guide pretty much, if not every week, every other week, because I want to go drill down, because there's always something new changing and getting better in the experience, and I want to make sure I've got the latest docs on that. So they're linked right there at the top. Here again, you'll also see the quick links. We see that we can customize this page and make it look like what we want, dragging things around. Also notice here, configuration is not checked, because in Tanium 7.4 now, when you import the modules, they're pretty much configured already. You can go show that again to tweak that. But notice, instead of having configuration-oriented pages like we used to, now you've got this rich data experience all surfaced, and it's colorful. It just looks pretty, right? So let's say now I want to drill into, let's say I've got, right here, we got Silverlight, we got Firefox, 64-bit English US right there. I want to drill in and find out for this bar on this chart, where is Firefox in my environment? Look at this. It's not going to assume that it knows what you want. You can drill in and get that current deploy software package result, or you can pivot by the software package itself to say, show me all the software packages for Mozilla Firefox, different versions and so forth. Or I can pivot on endpoint details, show me all the computers that have Mozilla Firefox. So it's not just going to mindlessly give you some pre-configured result. You get to actually choose how you want to pivot into that data even, and it will take you to an interact grid where you can drill down further. So let's keep going. There's more goodness here. Notice we've got in software packages, I can scroll through here. Oh, look, here's Adobe Flash Player. Hello, 1995. Your browser is knocking at the door. Wouldn't the world be a better place if we all had Flash? No, Stuart Miller might think so over here, but Anyway, we can get in, we can browse. Notice clickable numbers. We can drill down, get what we need really quick and easy. And look at this. It's like a Fitbit for your Tanium module. Here's the health. I mean, this looks like my my Apple Health app, right? Here's my Fitbit and my status, right? How many steps did I get in the day? And here's my activities that I've completed. So I can drill into those. I can get the details on each one of these. I can click on the numbers. So it's just so much easier surfacing data at your fingertips right here within the modules. And then back to home. There we go. So that's some of the Bluestar stuff. And of course, this Explore Data. Wait a minute, Explore Data, is that some new data interface? Well, think about it. In the past, you would type an interact query straight from the Tanium homepage. That's what that's going to do for you as well. You can type your question right there, or you can build a question with the newly designed question builder interface as well. You'll notice the interface is simply just a lot cleaner. One piece I do want to show that you might not see some other places that's slightly different, I want you to be prepared for, is under Administration, Schedule Actions. So let's take a look at the old Scheduled Actions interface over here in 7.3, which works perfectly fine. Notice it's busy. There's a lot of stuff there. And we've got the Scheduled Actions, but notice the action groups are kind of buttoned up on the left side here, and then your actions, your action history. Well, over here in Bluestar land, notice that we have a different view. We don't have that sidebar of action groups. You can drop down and pick an action group, and it will filter this list for those actions by that module. You can also filter them for the actions scheduled to take place within a specific time window. Say things that are short term for just this week, maybe this deployment cycle, whatever. You've got those in there. You can filter these again with the dynamic filter grid. And then your action groups now will have their own tab over here where you can create a new group, and you could administer your groups over here. So you've got your action history as well, your scheduled actions up here. Notice that interface is going to be a little bit different for you, but it gives you more flexibility, because now what I can do is I can actually go in here and view, like, okay, here's my asset actions. And then I'm going to go grab also my comply actions and give it a minute to refresh here. And I probably picked oh, there they go. So here they come up, and I can see now 2 action groups with actions side by side, perhaps to see which computer groups are being impacted there in my environment. So that's the new actions and action history, someplace that a lot of us admins spend a lot of time every day. So I hope that you have enjoyed this quick tour of Tanium's new Bluestar user experience. Now, come back next time, because we talked about the paint job, right? It looks nice. We got a really slick new UI. But after that paint job, we're going to dive under the hood and take a look at the latest platform release that is miles more efficient on resources for your clients, your servers, your network. I'm going to go under the hood next time and show you some of those improvements and look at the knobs and switches now that are really going to propel your efficiency with the Tanium platform. So thank you for joining us again for this first episode of the Go-Tanium Show. Stay tuned. We're going to continue to bring that goodness dripping from the fingertips of our developers from my desk to yours.